So another weekend vlog, this time a little different because I've got the place to myself. My husband unexpectedly had to go on a work trip for the next week, and so just me and Raven at home this weekend. And at first I was kind of sad and I was just laying around in bed, but I realized even though he's not here, I still have to make the most of the weekend because I look forward to it all week, and it'd be a shame if my only 2 days of rest I was just kind of moping around. So far today, in the morning and afternoon, I hung out with my husband. I just wanted to spend as much time as I could with him before I had to drop him off at the airport. After I dropped him off, I went on a run. I've finished my first week of half marathon training. I did 6 miles easy run today. It didn't feel hard, but afterwards my stomach hurt so bad. Definitely on me because I did not heal properly. I just slept it off and ate a little bit, and now I'm feeling a lot better. So to start, I'm going to go to the grocery store, do my groceries for the week, and then also get some fun food to make it a little more fun. I just got back from the store and I want to show you what I'm extra excited about. So Kroger recently has been doing a buy two get one free Alani thing. So I got 2 of this flavor. This one's probably my favorite next to pink Alani, the pink one, and then also cotton candy. And then I got one of these. For candy, I got this Joyride candy. It's so good. It's kind of expensive, but the flavor is so good. And then these Nerd gummy clusters. I think it's a new flavor, so I'm excited to try it out. It's juicy gummy clusters, so I guess it's like kind of like a gusher. What else? Oh, totally random, but these Fiber One brownies. I remember having these when I was younger, and my mom was probably got them for herself, and then I took them, and they're really good from what I remember. So I'm excited to try it out. Also, these pancakes. I got dark chocolate. I haven't tried these before, but Mama protein. I just think it'd be a fun breakfast for me and my husband, but I want to try them out while he's gone and see if they're actually worth it. What else? Oh, last thing. Actually, it's kind of massive, but a new Coke flavor. I love cherry Coke. I love vanilla Cokes, and I feel like this might be a mix of that. It's a cherry float, and my sisters also really love cherry Coke, so I'm excited to tell them about this. But now I'm just gonna get into my pajamas, eat some dinner, and then watch TV, have a nice night. Menu tonight, we have an Italian sub and chips and this Coke. I'm gonna try the Coke. Cheers. Ooh, I like that. Honestly, it is a little different than cherry Coke. I didn't think there'd be too much of a difference. It's pretty slight, but it's just like a creamier cherry Coke. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if I'd be able to tell the two apart, but I already like cherry Coke, so. Also, oh, in my last video I was talking about how I'm cross-stitching an Appa design or whatever, and I had talked about a shirt I made during COVID. This is the shirt. If you look very closely, you can kind of see like Toph, Momo even. You can't really tell in this lighting, and it says Yip Yip. And then I used bleach to make the clouds. So this is a fun COVID project, and that's why my brother got me the cross stitch that he got me. Also, when you're eating sandwiches like this, do you stick the chips in the sandwich or not? Personally, I love sticking the chips in the sandwich, but I also like having them out. So, what about you guys? All right, now I'm gonna watch the show. switching, and it definitely doesn't look like I spent that much time on it because I had already done the gray and the pink, if you can see. I've just been working on the beige, and it really doesn't look like I got that far. I guess it's pretty time consuming. It doesn't feel like it when I'm doing it. It feels very fun and like mindless, I guess. So it's not like a drag or anything, but it's definitely time consuming, and I guess it'll just be a long project. But I'm really happy that I found this hobby because it is really fun and just something fun to do while watching TV, so you can still be creative. And I like to multitask. I like to watch TV while doing something creative because those are both two of some of my favorite hobbies. I know people think you should just focus on one thing at a time, but I like doing that. It is getting a little later now. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm gonna finish watching this episode, eat a brownie, maybe make some tea, do some Bible study, and then read until I fall asleep. So a very cozy night, pretty typical weekend night. I just finished up the Bible study. Now I'm moving on to reading The Assassin's Blade. I just hit the second part. I think it's the second part. The Assassin and the Healer. I just finished The Assassin and the Pirate, I think. Or the Pirate Lord. Anyways, I'm about to read this and then head right to sleep. So I will see you in the morning. I just got back from church and immediately put my pajamas on. Sorry. On my way home, I did get McDonald's. That's kind of like a tradition that my family had growing up, is every week after church, we would get McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or something like that on the way home. Today, I got an iced caramel latte, which is so sweet. I already tried it. A bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. And a hash brown. So I'm gonna enjoy that, continue watching The Beast in Me, and just hang out, have like a slow morning. I'm not sure what else I'll get up to today, but I'll probably check back in once I'm actually doing something. Okay, I just did Bible study for like an hour and a half. I had some days I needed to catch up on. Still in the Old Testament, and honestly, it has me so confused. Everything just feels so backwards. So it's a lot of process, but I'm glad that I have a podcast that's walking me through it, because this is my first time going through the Bible, and I feel like it's important. If this is what I believe in, I should know what I'm believing in, you know what I mean? So trying to make sense of it all, but I think it's good, and I'm excited for the New Testament when we get there. But yeah, now I'm gonna do my cardio for the day. I think I want to do a little bit of cycling. I want to be a little kinder to my joints since I've been doing a lot of rucking, walking, running, and I know cycling's better for the knees and everything, so I'm going to try to do that. Also, I have some YouTube girlies that upload their videos on Sundays, so I'm excited to watch their videos while I cycle. I think I have to do, so 3 miles equals 1 mile towards the 100 miles for cycling. Like there's a conversion chart, so I think I have to do 9 and then a half, 10 and a half maybe. We'll see what I actually do, but that's what I'm headed to do right now. Just hopped out of the shower after I worked out. I said I was gonna do the bike, but the bike didn't count miles, and my watch doesn't work like that. It'll only count miles if you're like doing a GPS or like you're actually going somewhere. So I decided to use the elliptical. I haven't really used an elliptical before, besides like my parents had one growing up and I would just mess with it. But this is my first time actually doing like full workout on there. I did 4 miles, and each mile actually is a mile for this 100-mile challenge, so that was nice. So like I said, I just showered. Now I'm eating some lunch, kind of a random combo, but I'm having peanut butter jelly, a lot of cucumber, some potato chips, and then I found this dip at the store, which I feel like can be good for the cucumber and the potato chips. And then don't judge me if you don't like milk, but just a big glass of milk. For some reason it just sounded good, so I wanted to have that. Gonna watch some more Beast in Me, or The Beast in Me, something like that. I'm gonna watch more of that, and then after that I want to meal prep some egg bites. I've never done it before, but I want to try it out. I think I'm doing a mix of egg, cottage cheese, bacon, and whatever cheese that I have in my fridge, either cheddar or mozzarella. And then you just put them in like muffin tins and bake them in the oven, and then you just have mini egg bites for the morning to just grab before work. I will cut to me making the eggs. So I forgot that I had to cook the bacon before I made the egg bites. So in the meantime, I'm gonna make a ring for my mom. Her birthday's this week, so I want to do something nice for her besides just a card. And I live far away, so I wanted it to be something small enough that I could put it in an envelope and just ship it over that way. I have these pretty pearl beads, so I was thinking I could do one of those really simple wire rings where you like put it through, wrap it around. I'll make it and then I'll show you. I'm also having another one of these Cokes. They're actually pretty good. I love them. Heck yeah. My mom tends to wear gold jewelry. I think pretty much entirely just gold jewelry, so I'm using this wire. I've thought this is pretty good. It doesn't tarnish as much as other wire I've used, so if you can somehow find that and you want to use it, I recommend. And then I don't really know her ring size, but I thought I could go 8 just to be safe. I feel like she could put it on one of the fingers that fits. So to start, I'm just gonna get out a little bit of wire, and then I don't know if I want to use just one pearl or multiple. I could do one pearl, one of the bigger pearls, and then 2 smaller ones on the outside. I'm gonna see how that looks and check back in. So I was reminded at how bad I am at wire jewelry. I made like 4 different attempts at the same ring. I think I'm gonna give her a couple of them. There's this one with just 1 on it, which I think is probably my best attempt. And then I have a couple of these with the 3. I just am so bad at the part where you wrap it around and like keep it the same size. It's definitely a skill that I have not acquired, and I would like to keep trying at wire jewelry because I'm always pinning it on Pinterest, and I would love to have an Etsy page one day where I'm making jewelry and stuff, but it's just so hard. Maybe I just haven't found the right technique yet, but yeah. So for my mom, I'm gonna probably give her 2 of them and then say somewhere in her card like, I really tried to make you some pretty jewelry, and then I won't be offended if she doesn't like it because I'm still learning. Hopefully she likes one of them. Now I'm gonna go make the egg bites because the bacon should be done now. I already did the prep work, so I put the tins in the tray, and I also sprayed them with olive oil. And then I've got my cut up bacon. I'm just gonna put 1 egg into every cup and then do like maybe a spoonful of cottage cheese, sprinkle in some bacon, and then also some cheese, cheddar cheese. I don't know if these are going to be a bust because they turned out a lot more full than I was expecting, and it got kind of messy. I don't even think I should have put the tins in there, if I'm being honest, because now they're just all soggy. I didn't use like the actual tinfoil tins. I used the ones that they come with, the paper side, because I thought it would just be a good use for them. But now they're soggy and I should have just put it straight into the pan. So this is what they're looking like. They're all mixed up. I'm gonna put them in the oven for like 20 minutes and see how they turn out. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be tasty, but I think they're gonna be a little bit messy, and I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of bubbled over in the oven. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I just took them out of the oven and they look freaking amazing. So I'm gonna let them sit and then package them up, and I get to try them tomorrow. So that's pretty much all I had planned for today. I probably won't be doing anything too interesting for the rest of the night, just eating dinner, reading, getting ready for work tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.